Nice to meet.
Hey everyone,
It would be great if I could just turn a corner.
it's Cute Gamer Guy here. I just wanted to give
like in some cheesy
an
soap opera.
update, well, basically my opinions
I'm so sorry.
about the new Toonami. I'm watching Tekken Blood Vengeance, so that's probably what you hear in the background.
I'm in a bit of a rush. Please excuse me.
For those of you that don't know what Tekken Blood Vengeance is, it's a CG movie that was made by Namco, basically, you know, Hirata, the Tekken creator, and the screenwriter from Cowboy Bebop, who's famous for that series. He actually made this movie. Like, he was given enough creative freedom to actually write it all out. And it's a very decent movie, especially for those of you that know Cowboy Bebop and love that series. You'll love this movie because it was just so well thought out. Like, matter of fact, here's one of the scenes from the movie.
Where? A shoe?
Oh my god!
What the?
But, well, that's just the short part that I wanted to show of that. But back to my point, I thought that last night's airing was awesome. You know, it was great. It was out there. It was nice to see T.O.M and the Absolution, especially with their new graphical updates. Because I sure as hell didn't expect it. You know. So I do gotta admit that part that was great. Dead Man Wonderland, I thought was like wow, it's you know, an amazing show for only a first episode. And Cash In Sins, it's pretty interesting. Like, I thought it was good, but Dead Man Wonderland got my attention even more.
Actually, that's the second time it's happened.
And although I've seen a lot of the other shows, you know, reruns and all,
Twice in 3 months.
just seeing the Toonami bumps advertising them and playing before they even show up on TV, you know, it added an extra layer of what's the word I'm looking for? Excitement. It added an extra layer of excitement to, you know, to the shows. Just seeing Toonami advertise it and saying, hey, this is on next. Like, you know, it constantly would let you know, like, what's on next so that you're up to date. Unlike how Adult Swim usually runs things without Toonami, which is, like, it's on, whatever is on is, like, you know, it's just on. Like, they announce the schedule once and then they don't, and then just play things saying, watch this on Sunday, watch this on Saturday, watch this on Thursdays or Fridays, you know. They don't let you know what's next after a certain show finishes. Each time you have to actually look at your TV guide to figure that out. The good thing with Toonami is for anime, Toonami was always a good outlet for anime, and it always let you know what was on next. It was also a good outlet for video games, which it reminded us of that on April Fool's, and certainly again last night with the I Am Alive review, which was a pretty fair review because the game isn't the greatest, and they did list, you know, what's good and what's bad about it. Not, oh, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, but this and this are good about the game, like say IGN or Game Informer would do. Like, because all these magazines that are supposed to be, you know, gaming magazines, rather than giving people a review, they give them a biased opinion saying, oh, this all sucks about the game, but this is the only good thing about it. And others, Toonami actually said, okay, this is good about the game, this is bad about the game. Make sure you do this because this helps you out. And overall, I'd give it, you know, an 8 out of 10 because although it isn't perfect, it is still a pretty good game. Something like that. I definitely want to see more Toonami, and I'm definitely interested in the 2 new shows that they added to the lineup. And everyone was going crazy. I heard like shows were trending on Twitter. Let me go. Shows were trending on Twitter, which I already said. Toonami was probably trending because of that alone, and people were just going crazy, like, oh my god, it's Tom, oh my god, the Absolution, oh my god. The graphical updates are amazing, because they really were like, the older ones, they look similar to like PS1 CGI graphics, and now it's more up to date, so it was actually perfect for Toonami. It's like, wow, it makes that Toonami makes Halo look worse than it is, because Halo, it's not a bad game, but it definitely isn't the greatest, and so yeah, that I know that opinion sounds kind of contradictory, but it is the truth, because I've seen some other space-related games that look better than that. Like Mass Effect looks better, even without Toonami's review of it. But I would have never considered playing Mass Effect had I not seen that Toonami review on April Fool's, or the April Fool's Toonami review on YouTube. Because at least it was a fair review. Like, you actually listed ups and downs, what you couldn't do in the game, and it actually gave you the chance to say, that sounds interesting. I guess maybe I'll try it. Like, or no, I guess maybe I won't try it. But if you wanted thoughts on the game, not oh this sucks and this sucks and this sucks, but this is a good thing about the game. Like, it didn't make it a broad explanation. Like, it gave very specifics, and that's always a good thing, to give some specifics. And Toonami was really a good advertisement. Let me start that part over. Toonami was a great advertisement for anime and, well, just American Western action cartoons, because Toonami is it's an action block. It already established itself as that when it was on air last time. The only difference about it, though, is now it's aimed at a more adult, more mature adult audience, being run by Adult Swim entirely now, and before it was being, was still run by the Adult Swim team over at William Street, but it was being funded by Cartoon Network for the Cartoon Network run. So it's different, and I could see where people are saying it looks like Adult Swim with a Toonami skin on it, because right now they really don't have much. But you gotta understand that it's not Adult Swim's fault. Like, they were given very little funding for this. So they have little to no money for it, and the viewership views and even Steve Blum voicing Tom is all like, charity to them, because this is all going on for free. Like, basically, we're watching, they're getting paid for it. Steve Blum, he's voicing Tom, but he's not getting paid. He's doing it just to do it because he loves it, and it's helping them because, we all wanted to see Tom again, and we got that. We're seeing Tom 3.5. So it's like, oh, wow, we're seeing Tom again. It looks better than I remember it. I'm glad for that. I actually did watch all the shows that were on. Well, not all of them, but like I left my TV on because I was talking on my PS3, but like I couldn't watch Bleach and I couldn't watch Full Metal because I kind of jumped into the middle. I would be jumping into the middle of those since I haven't been keeping up much with them. Like, it's hard to keep up with something that drags on. But either way, I did, switch to see the bumps because I think that's part of the most important thing for Toonami is the bumps. It helped create the experience. I mean, it definitely added an exciting factor to Cowboy Bebop, even if it's on a rerun for like the 700th time, and Ghost in the Shell as well. But either way, I thought the premiere was great. I enjoyed it, even if the lineup wasn't all new, and we all want new, almost entirely new shows. But the only way we'll get that is support it, watch it, help them get the funding they need, watch the advertisements, buy whatever they advertise. Like, they advertised some windy chicken sandwiches and stuff like that last night, so buying some of that wouldn't hurt you. it would definitely help Toonami, and they'll get all the funding they need. I mean, just talking about it alone gave it buzz, and they showed them that, hey, look, they're really serious. They really want this. Okay, let's see how long this will last, though, because right now they seem serious. So we just got to keep it up until we start seeing, you know, the change in the programming, and maybe even the expansion of the time slot being from 9 to 12, and then it switches to, you know, their regular Adult Swim comedy lineup, and then back to Toonami for the reruns later on at night, or even Toonami weekdays. But either way, this is all I want to say. I'll make a video probably later on today about, well, something about gaming, like, you know, Resident Evil 6 or something. You know, just some game updates, because I've been meaning to for a while, but I've been so busy with Toonami, as I've been saying in my past few videos, like you already know this by now. Because I think this was more important than anything gaming right now, for the simple fact that I'm a big Toonami fan. I know there's a lot of other big Toonami fans out there, and we needed, you know, to spread the news, make sure people watch, try to get people interested, you know, just pretty much gauge the interest and help Toonami to fully come back to that potential that it was at before it was canceled, or, you know, that had lost before it was canceled, thanks to Stuart Snyder and all that stuff going on over at CN. Anyway, these are my thoughts about Toonami. I mean, yeah, it wasn't the best, it's not the best lineup, but at least, you know, they're trying, they did the best with what they got, and people did enjoy it. Even if people didn't necessarily enjoy seeing reruns of the shows, people enjoyed some of it, so that's good alone. And that's what we need, is just for people to enjoy Toonami for now, until they could get more funding. Once we know they have the funding, then we can start demanding all the other shows, but for now, we just enjoy it and wait for word from Jason DeMarco and Adult Swim saying, hey, we got more fundings, so what shows would you guys like to see, you know? And anyway, comment, rate, do whatever you want, but I would leave some comments, because I would love to hear your opinions on the whole Toonami thing. Not my voice being annoying, none of that, just Toonami. And, you know, possible shows you would like to see in the future, new or old. Don't say Dragon Ball Z, because a lot of people want to see it right now, so that's pretty much a given. Or Naruto and One Piece, because those are all given. Name shows that you know about that maybe not other people might not know about. But anyway, that's all I had to say. I hope everyone enjoys their day, and I hope everyone enjoyed last night, because I know I sure did. So anyway, good day everyone, and hopefully, like I said, I'll make my other video later on today. Bye.